Hello there everybody and welcome back to my island map gameplay of Factory Town. This is episode 4, I'm Icon, and today we're going to make research profitable. So I did a couple of things between the last episode and this one, only a few, but for one I truly automated the paper production here, so we have a little bit of a better production in general, and today I also want to start and truly automate the production of books, because I realized that I got a nice little cotton deposit here and all I need to do is just plug in a farm. So let's see where we're going to go for a bad one. We're going to place the farm somewhere here. Yeah, like that. Back here? Yes. So, to that farm comes the tailor? Or, no, not the tailor. The workshop does produce, let's steal one blueprint here. So we're going to make it like that, maybe. Yeah, why not? I like that one. So let's just rotate that piece here. And we're going to produce cloth. Oh, I could also produce cloth via wool. Oh, man. So, here goes. We're going to supply a little bit of water here as well, because, you know, I think it does influence the production speed of the farms positively. So what we're going to do today is I want to try out something crazy. So let's see. This should work after all. So let's see. Do I have enough of these? No, not yet. We're going to need one more, I guess. So we're going to put a piece of railway on top of that. Yeah. So let's see. Is that already enough? Looks like we're going to be too low. So we're going to have to put up pillars like that, I guess. Let's see. Yeah. And let's see how smart the game is in general here. So it does continue building the framework below to make sure this does. Okay, cool. So now we're just going to output our cloth this way. You see? And now cloth will be needed down there. So, I mean, I could literally just build conveyor ways above the houses if I'd want to, but that would go too far, I'd say. So, let's see. No, I don't want it there. Actually, also not there. I want to go down right here. And then I have to go up all the way there. And then finally output here. Okay. Conveyor belt madness. What's not to love about that? Okay, so let's see. So these little dudes, they are now incapable of providing their that lumber mill with the necessary products. So the lumber mill here producing the paper turns out to be the weak spot in the build. Okay, so what can we do about that? So I stopped working with this one here altogether as well, because I just didn't feel like providing wood wheels into the general store anymore. Just didn't have it in me anymore. But now the research points go in a lot faster by this. So the only things we need now are another well for providing the water to this building, and another source of wood somehow, but this should be doable after all. So let's see. Let's remove all these loitering people. So, can't I? Okay. Just delete them. Don't need that many workers anymore, and I'm glad I don't. So we're just going to pick up another forester and let him work from here. So here I'm going to work with jutes because they're just cheaper. And we'll simply use the conveyor belt here. There we go. So now that problem's solved. Book production is automated for good. Wonderful. So for now, while these aren't maxed out ratios or anything, but that doesn't matter too much. What matters is that I now have a really steady income of research points, which does matter a lot now that the costs go higher and higher. So let's research the laboratory and see what we're going to need for that, because I was vibing for that quite hard. So we're going to need stone bricks and planks for that one. So let's build one and see what the recipes require us to do. So we're needing books, herbs, and work units. And for this one, we're needing books and iron plates. Okay. So let's, since iron doesn't come here naturally, that's going to be interesting. So here's some coal. Do I have iron somewhere else? Oh, I have wild growing herbs. Okay. So thing here is we're now officially needing our next town center, because otherwise I'll be not capable of gathering these resources. So, but how to deal with that problem of coal? So, well, as far as I know, I can destroy resources willy-nilly. So maybe we're going to work like that. Okay, so here goes. Let's see how this will work. So, this is a total of houses. Every town center increases the total amount of houses that I can hold, I think. Interesting. There's not much limitation there. Timberborn should check out how this game does it and take a piece of that. Okay, so how the heck are we supposed to build or create ore? Well, by creating a forge first, so... Oh, the stone bricks. You remember what I dismantled the last time? So, we're going to make it good this time, so... My god. I can't watch this atrocity anymore, so we're going to modernize a couple of things here, so... Let's put down another forester. And a couple of conveyor belts. So that works? Yeah, it does. Okay, so at least my plank production is being as automated as possible. And then we're going to pick up a workshop. Where's a workshop? There's a workshop. So something very, very simple. Oh, come on. Why can't we afford the workshops anymore? I pretty much can afford the workshop, but something... I can't afford the grid below, so... Well... The laboratory don't needs to live here, so we can move that here. And I'll just pick up a workshop here. I said I'll pick up a workshop. And yeah, it's gonna be super easy. Don't even need to shoot that. No. Just gonna be picking up a lazy worker here. And wait a sec. I'm wrong about the stones? Where are they being made? Okay. I guess there's a mason. It was a mason building, I remember that one. Stone mason, that's what we're needing. Okay. Yeah, a couple of things with this game are still not that easy for me. But I'm getting there. No, I don't mean you to pick up stuff from here. Gotta say, the whole work with conveyor belts feels a lot less complicated than managing my workers. It's a shame, isn't it? So here we go. Let's configure that barn, though, to make sure that we're not going to overstore ourselves here, so... Configurations, rock. Okay, now we got all these down. So where was I again? Ah, yeah, I wanted to build the infrastructure here for our stuff. So, well, the stone brick production, well, until I have that forge, it will take some time. That's okay. We're going to bring up a barn down here first, so we can store some of these goodies that we collect. And so, well, I can remove resources, right, okay. So what we're going to do here is, I want to build a chute system that allows me to transport these to the barn. It's going to take quite some time, but I'm positive about the value of this thing here. So we're just going to need one worker here doing his thing, and then we'll have access to coal. Yeah, come on, guys. Don't be like that to me. My plant production is not sufficient for my or it doesn't go well with my plans. So here goes that little dude, and please, okay. For a moment I was afraid that coal might not be shootable, but okay. So we're just going to place down a filter here for coal, and the other slots are off for now. I don't want to store too much of these materials, you know. There's no benefit in that either. Good. So that problem's resolved. Now, we got stone bricks, enough to build the forge. I thought. Ah, the planks. Okay. So, well... I think this is the first time that it's absolutely... worth an idea to put in another worker here to increase the output there. Hey, I'm optimizing my production chains now for the first time. Okay, there's really a lot of things you can do with this game, and I really enjoy that. So let's add a coin booster here. Wait a sec. Does that cost me money per second? Oh no, I'm not gonna pay that. I'm not gonna go for that. I'm not that rich yet. Workers, I do have enough of these. So now it seems to me as if... Well, I think 2 workers are enough to get the job done. Of course, we're still carrying the planks manually, which is kind of unsophisticated, but whatever. We're getting there. By the time, we won't be doing that anymore. So the forge creates iron plates out of iron ore and fuel. Iron plates? Is that the material I need? I think it has the same icon. So yeah, we're needing iron plates. Wonderful. Okay. So that's gonna be... I'm almost there, you know. Here goes iron plate. Here goes little worker. Here goes chute. And here goes that. So, well... And we're bringing that over here, and we're done. Metal. Well, somewhat. Oh, that was even worth an achievement. Huzzah. Okay, we're bringing now the laboratory down here, because this seems to me like an awesome place to get the job done. Let's connect that. And industrial knowledge tome. So this is only one part of the equation. We're going to need books as well, but well, books are produced paper and cloth. Okay, so this is gonna be the first time that we're going to do this via farming, I think. So I want to produce that book somewhere down here, so let's see. I gotta be producing a farm. I gotta be bringing a farm up for... or... Wait a sec. No, that's the wrong building. I didn't mean to farm. I meant to pasture. I meant to build a pasture. There we go. Because that's going to provide me the leather I need. So for leather, we're needing animal feed and water. So water, no problem. Animal feed, well, there is enough wheat here, so we can just grab that from here. This time we're needing the farm, though. So I'm gonna output into that direction. And we're building a little bit of a well next to the farm. Easy peasy. There we go. So now we're going to need a, what's it called, a food mill or something like that. Yeah. So here goes the food mill. And, well, do I really want to go all the way there? No, I don't. We're going to bring the food mill over here. Move that bad boy over there. This should be enough, yeah. So we're going to, whoops, rotate there. It's gonna work. Wheat goes into animal feed. And now, well, let's see. I'm afraid I might have drawn that line a little bit too narrow. Probably not. Yeah, well. So now I'm experimenting with more sophisticated builds, you know. But I think, yeah, this was too narrow to begin with. I have to draw that a little bit differently. So, well, the easiest way to get that done so I'm still looking for that easy way to build such a transportation way, you know. So food mill goes there. So here we go. I need... Ah, here. That's why I'm confused. So we're going to need that. Wait a sec, is that too much already? Yeah. So, let's see, can I get a chute down through that? Or isn't that not enough room there? It's looking good. Okay. Seems as if this plan's going to work out after all. Wonderful. Okay. I really like to get that feeling of getting slowly the hang of things. So, wait a sec. Have I been too happy too early? No. It's just really complicated to understand from the beginning how to do these things. Wait a second. So I'm pretty sure that once I'm getting more used to that, it won't be that hard anymore to pull this off. So basically I'll need yet another tile that rolls like that first. Need it. Okay, that's so here it is somewhere between those two worlds. This is too low and the other one is too high. If I build more support blocks here... Ah, here. Okay, so... It's basically just a little bit hard to perceive, but now I can drag and drop it. Okay, so a bridge always needs one tile to be above, and... Okay, so... Let's see, maybe I'll get lucky with that. So that doesn't work like I want it to work. Also a good chance that I need to go for yet another bridge there first. So instead of making things that complicated, I'll instead get things easier done. So we're going to move the pasture over here. I think I can also move everything here, so there we go. And now all we'll need is a connection like that, and all's fine. Okay, so we got 2 outputs. This recipe produces fertilizer as well. Ooh, we're talking business. Okay. So, that means we're going to need, for the first time, item filters. So, let's see. Can I only filter out that leather here? I wonder if the game allows me to just cherry pick, you know? So, next thing is a workshop for books. I love this kind of chaos that this game produces. So, I want to produce these books here with leather. So I wonder whether or not this building will keep producing leather if the manure is full or not. If it is full, I'm going to just employ a worker to empty out the shed once in a while. Okay, so we're now still needing the paper. So paper is going to be quite easy, at least I think. Was the lumber mill, right? So lumber mill can produce paper, yes. So we're just going to connect this like that, and we're going to build a little bit of a well here. And forester, so things start to grow into routines like that. And here we go. Alright. And yeah, we got that book production running. So now we only need to get it over to our laboratory. So sadly, I can't just string it up there. And obviously, we also need to build a proper bridging here. Okay, so I now know that here will be a rail and here will be a rail, so let's see. Do I need 2 upwards spaces or not? So, let's see. I always have a difficulty to discern whether or not this height level is already enough, or if I'll need yet another, but no, it is enough. So, going to need that. This kind of double foundation here. Then I can just pull it down here, and okay, that's a little bit wonky now. Only a little bit, only the least little bit, but you know what? I don't care. Because it works now. Fully automated, you know? Fully freaking automated. So the only thing that I now need is a road connection here. So is that still within the vicinity of that one? Yes, it is. Required supports blocked. What the heck? So, okay. Let's just build another school here, you know. So I can output my industrial knowledge into that school here. Nice. So I did it. We're producing now industrial research. At least I hope so. Oh, that's an issue, of course. Oh, the amount of houses and the radius of the school. Well, okay. I mean, the good news is I needed more houses anyways. And I somehow doubt that I'll have a massive production of science research here. So massive that it will over-exceed the amount of capacity these houses have. Well, that's something I didn't pay attention to. This is something I need to pay more close attention there in the future. But hey, I did it. This is a fully automated little site using bridges across chutes. So I really feel as if I have learned yet another thing or two here. So This really makes me happy, guys. I hope you understand. So we can now research mining. I was vibing for this technology quite hard, because this will, if I understand things correctly, give me the option to build mines. So with mines, we should be able to get stone infinitely, I think, but let's see what it actually does. I mean, it looks as if there's more to that than I think. Now, one thing that I was wondering about is, do these tree planters yield wood if they look like that, or do they ever change visually? Do they behave like a tree that this forester can harvest, or I'd be really, really happy to get some answer to that question, because I don't understand these. They haven't changed yet, none of these. And, well, I mean, I could, you know what, instead of asking somebody, let's just ask myself. There's a simple experiment to put this to the test. Just need to put down a forester here, and he has no clue where he should forest now. So we're now planting, no, we're going to go for a tree planter now. Well, let's see. The tree planter doesn't yield any wood or so. I really still wonder what these things actually do. I can plant a tree. What about that tree planter? What does he do? Does he automatically plant trees? But over here, it didn't look like that. Or, well, I don't quite get how these things work yet. Maybe the tooltip can help me here. So, allows placement of tree resources and increases yield of regrowing trees. So, does that mean that I'm not allowed to place trees without that dude? Let's see. Well, but it does increase the yield of nearby trees. So spamming them like that is totally not necessary. Okay. Well, let's erase that. I mean, as far as I see, things are very, very freely configurable here in this game. I really like that. You have so much freedom over terrain and all these things. So, yeah, next episode, my friends, we're going to get into the mining topic, and I'll probably set up a little bit of an outpost towards those herbs. I don't know yet how to do it. I mean, basically, I would need to put workers there and shoot it all the way into my town, because what else should I do? I can't afford another town center like I did here, so, well, there's gonna be quite some work with that. I mean, what happens if I move that town center now here, by the way? Do these houses then stop working, or is that just still gonna work out? So yeah, I think the town centers don't really mean anything about where I can build or not. I feel as if this is some misassumption of mine. I think the town centers are mostly about on which radius the links are counted here, and my goal here is to link as many upgrades and houses and what's house upgrades? I guess, oh yeah, as many upgraded houses, so really a little bit confused about what that influence radius of the town center actually does. I mean, in the end, it does provide me more building capacity the higher it is upgraded, but I mean, that radius here, it has to mean something. Maybe it's also the radius where the houses can be counted in for. Could be also the case. Yeah, well, so many questions. Maybe you guys know something I don't know. I'd be happy to hear from you. So, that's today's episode. I'm really happy that we got industrial research now going. And next episode, I'm going to try and get that botany research going. I mean, let's see what will happen then. So, drop your comments down below, leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and of course, consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.